Good morning from my car at work. When your regional operation manager lives in Minnesota, but he's coming to the great state of Texas to visit today, well, this is what you wear. So remember on Monday we were talking about motivation? I want to piggyback off that. I want to stay in the motivation corner and I want to motivate you even more. One thing that motivates me is when someone doubts or thinks that I'm capable of doing something or doing it well. For instance, when I was opening the store, I was also teaching school full-time, 300 students, Spanish all day, every day, and then I would come work at the store and we were opening it. And I remember somebody, and they said something like, it'll probably be hard to do this thing at school and that, or they mentioned it that way in passing. And they probably were just genuinely being in like, wow, how are you going to do that? Well, I think it had something to do with me turning in my grades on time. So for the whole rest of the school year, I want you to just guess who the first person was to turn their grades in. I made a real point of it. It was like you dared me almost. You challenged me. And I was thinking I can do both. And so I worked really hard at both for a while. Of course, it did get tiring and it was hard to do. So I just run the store now. I don't get to teach anymore. But what I also found myself doing is when I wanted to start this chat, I asked a sweet girlfriend, I was like, could you just maybe, dare me, challenge me, say you can't do this? She was like, no, because I totally believe in you and I've wanted you to do this for years. I was like, well, you're a lot of help. So I looked within myself and realized I have my own doubts about doing something like this. I'd never done it before. So I want to challenge you today when you're doubting your ability to take on that goal, whatever it is, a different job, the nutritional things we talk about. Like, so say you want to walk a mile or two every night, but you're doubting that you're going to be able to make the time or do it or whatever, then challenge yourself and be like, oh no, I'll show you. I know it's a little schizophrenic, but bear with me. Show yourself that you can do it when you don't think you can. So have somebody be your focus that you're showing, no, I can do this. I'm going to dig deeper. I'm going to try harder. I'm going to overcome, and I'm going to do this. And yes, that is my crazy, twisted motivation for you this Wednesday. And if you've ever tried that before, let me know. Have a great rest of your week.